I thought I knew my roommates. She said God was her provider. I believed her. My name is Chioma. Linda and I became roommates in our second year. She was different, always reading and praying. Every morning, she had devotions, and every night, she read the Bible before sleeping. She corrected me and the other girls, and she always preached about faith in God. I trusted her and always shared my provision and secrets with her. In fact, I also started praying. This continued until we went on first semester break and resumed second semester. Things were going fine, but I noticed she doesn't struggle again. Her rent was always paid on time, unlike before. She now has new wigs, fresh clothes, and even got a new iPhone 17. I also started noticing some new movements and developments. Her phone would light up late at night and she would step out just for a few minutes, only to return looking very different. She now sprays perfumes I haven't smelled before. I once asked her where she got money for her new phone from, and she said, "Oh, bestie, God provides." I nodded, but something in me didn't believe her. I didn't have a choice. I just had to convince myself that God might have answered all her prayers, and maybe I should start praying now so that God will also remember me. This continued for some time, until one night, I caught her sneaking out of the hostel with her wig perfectly done, her dazzling pair of red shoes throwing catwalks. The next morning, I woke up to see her kneeling on one corner of the room and acting as if nothing happened. At this point, I knew that something was wrong, but I can't place my hand on what exactly it is. Then one evening, I accidentally glanced on her phone and a message popped. "Have you eaten? Saved as uncle." After I saw that, something in my gut twisted. I would have assumed it truly was from a family, but the timing and the way she left the room whenever the so-called uncle starts calling. Until one night, then it's happened. I was walking down from the library late at night. I saw a black car waiting in front of our hostel with a young man sitting really cute inside the car. I walked inside my hostel and went straight to my room. I saw my roommates getting ready, looking so beautiful. I asked of where she was going. Then she said her department had award nights. Little did she know that I saw a car downstairs, and I've seen her sneaking out of the hostel before. I still peeped from the window when she went downstairs. I saw her opening the car, entering, and they both zoomed off. I looked really closely. This man doesn't look like a family friend. He doesn't look like an uncle. In fact, he was looking around and making sure that nobody was watching. I couldn't believe my eyes. The woman who preached holiness every single day was quietly being provided for by a man. The next morning, she was in the common room reading her Bible, smiling at everyone. Her life looked perfect. I couldn't hate her. I couldn't confront her. It kept going on and on. The man kept showering her with expensive gifts. She came back most nights with loads and loads of gifts. Designer bags, designer shoes, latest gadgets, new wigs. I was happy for her. I thought she had found love. But what I do not understand is why she was hiding it from everybody, including me, her friend and roommate. Why was she trying to appear holy, as if she had not spoken to a man before, or as if a man is not funding her lifestyle? Little did I know that there was a big secret. It all started on a Saturday morning though. The hostel was loud. The girls were playing, laughing, playing music. People were moving in and out. Then a woman drove in a very luxurious car. She didn't look confused. She looked very beautiful. She didn't even look angry. She looked so certain, middle-aged, well-dressed, eyes sharp. She walked up to me and asked, "Are you Linda?" I said no. She said, "Oh, is Linda your roommate?" I said, "Yes. Good afternoon, ma." And then my roommate stepped forward. I was so scared. "Good morning, ma," smiling at first. The woman gave her a very resounding slap. In fact, the slap came so fast that the entire hostel froze in silence. Then the woman spoke. "So this is where you live? So this is what my husband pays for?" My roommate stood there shaking. The woman didn't raise her voice. She didn't need to. She listed everything, the money, how she even bought the car for her husband and is using it to chase little girls around. How the man have been using her money to pay rent for little girls. She even held up her phone and showed us messages, dates, receipts, and proof that Linda has been sending her nude to her husband. Then she leaned closer. "How do you sleep peacefully knowing you share a married man?" People were whispering. My roommates could not talk. For the first time, she had nothing to say. She started crying and lay down on the floor.